Welcome everyone to the Hesperia Chamber of Commerce 2020 Chamber Awards. I am Shannon with Saddle Rock Reverse Mortgage and also on the Chamber's Board of Directors. So we would like to begin by leading the invocation, and I will go ahead and do that now. So if you could please bow your heads in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for each person who's been able to take time out of their day to attend this meeting. We want to thank you for all that you've done for us. We ask for your guidance, and we ask, Father, that as we put 2020 behind us and look forward to 2021, that we have greater things and less things that will stress each and every one of us for the new year. Father, as always, we want to wish your blessings upon those that serve us in the military, bring them home safely to their loved ones, and help them through this season. Please guide us and direct us always. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, if you are able, if you would stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. And ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, please be seated. All right, we are fortunate to have two presenting sponsors today for today's awards event. We want to thank you to Saddle Rock Reverse Mortgage and to Steno Designs for sponsoring today's event. First, unfortunately, Sophie Steno from Steno Designs had a previous engagement, but she sent this message for me to pass along. Merry Christmas to everyone and all the best in the new year. 2020 was a challenge for everyone, and it's always a true testament to one's character when they shine during such a time. Today, the Chamber has their annual awards meeting, and to all the winners and all those that help make the Chamber a thriving organization in our valley. Steno Design Studio and their staff, Tom and Sophie Steno, extends our gratitude to each and every one of you. Thank you for attending today, and may you have the best holidays with family, friends, and loved ones. Thank you, Sophie. As you all know, Sophie Steno was a longtime Chamber member, her and Tom, and Sophie sat on the Chamber Board and the Executive Committee for many, many years. So thank you very much, Steno Design. Next, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my company, Saddle Rock Reverse Mortgage. For those of you that have attended the Chamber Coffee, you guys may know that my tagline for the last 17 years, not 70, but 17 years has been Think in Reverse. Saddle Rock has been proud to be a longtime Hesperia Chamber member and have been honored to serve you on the Chamber Board for the past 15 years. On behalf of myself and my husband, Rory, we'd like to wish each of you a happy, healthy holiday season, and hopefully we'll be able to get back together soon. Merry Christmas, everyone. Next, I'd like to recognize our two general sponsors for this event. Cali Auto Glass, Clinton Alford Insurance Agency. Thank you both for so much for supporting today's event. Now we'd like to recognize our partners. The Hesperia Chamber has 3 partnership levels: leadership, presidential, and executive. We are grateful for all of these businesses who are partners with our Chamber. I will now recognize all of our partnership levels. First is our leadership. We'd like to thank Advanced Disposal, the City of Hesperia, and Hesperia Recreation and Park District. Our next level is our presidential level. We'd like to thank Apple Valley Communications, Desert Community Bank, Desert Valley Hospital, Desert Valley Medical Group, High Desert Art and Frame, Heritage Victor Valley Medical Group, JMCO, Spring Valley Lake Country Club, and Saddle Rock Reverse Mortgage. Thank you. And finally, our executive partnership level, who are Farmers Insurance, the Clinton Alford Agency, Foremost Retirement, and also Steno Design Studio. Again, thank you to our partners. Now we'd like to recognize our newest members to the Hesperia Chamber of Commerce. I would now like to call on Mark Krefeld, the Chamber's CEO, to announce the Chamber's newest members. Hey, Mark.
Hey, thank you so much, Shannon. Again, thank you everybody for being here, and it's my pleasure to announce the newest members to the Hesperia Chamber of Commerce are Impossible Escape, Quack Car Wash, SERVPRO, T-Mobile, and Tax Management Incorporated. Thank you for your investment in the Hesperia Chamber of Commerce. Thank you all to our renewing members as well. We appreciate you sticking with us.
All right, thank you, Mark. Part of the Hesperia Chamber's mission is to share information with our community. We're now going to invite our representatives from the City of Hesperia, and also the Hesperia Unified School District and Hesperia Recreation and Park District to provide a quick 1-minute update. So, representing the City of Hesperia, we have our newest mayor, Cameron Gregg. Hi, Cameron.
Hi, Shannon. Thank you for your introduction, and I appreciate it. And first of all, I'd like to say good afternoon, everyone, and congratulations to our 2020 Chamber Award honorees. Thank you for your hard work and dedication to our community, especially over this very difficult last year. So as we move forward, we'll definitely be looking forward to those new honorees for next year. I would like to share a few city announcements. I'll try to keep it under the minute, Shannon. Due to the new state and county guidelines, the Hesperia Animal Shelter will operate on adjusted business hours until further notice. Services will be provided by appointment only, so please contact the shelter for inquiries if anybody has any inquiries. Additionally, city offices will be closed December 24th through January 1st for the holidays, and normal business hour will resume January 4th, 2021. And on behalf of the City of Hesperia and the Hesperia City Council, I want to wish everyone a happy, healthy, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
All right, thank you, Cameron, and congratulations again. All right, next representing the Hesperia Unified School District, we have Board President Eric Slauson. Hi, Eric.
Hi, Shannon, do you hear me all right?
We do.
Okay, I don't know if you see me or not, but that's all right. I've been having problems with my pad. So anyway, good afternoon, everyone. I just want to go over a few items here. We have two new board members. One is Miss Maria Gomez, and of course, Mr. Cody Gregg is back. He filled his seat again. Tonight will be our first board meeting with the new board. We'll be recognizing outgoing board member Ellie Rogers, who served the board for 12 years. One of the things I want to touch on is what's on everyone's mind is the COVID and how it's affecting our schools and what's happening. Right now, we're continuing to monitor the county and the district COVID cases, but the number of employees and the latest surge impacting is just tremendous. We hope to reopen our elementary schools in February. But in order to do that, our numbers must stabilize because right now they're not at those levels that we can do this. We have to put in safety protocols to exceed this. We have put in safety protocols that actually exceed the CDC guidelines because that's a big question everyone has. What are we doing at our school sites? So right now we're intending to hopefully bring our elementary students back in February. We'll see what happens from there. One of the things I want to touch on, this is a big impact to the community, is the nutritional services. We still are continuing to serve meals Monday through Thursday from 11 to 12 at the following sites: Carmel, Cedar Middle School, Cottonwood, Eucalyptus, Hesperia High School, Hesperia Junior, Juniper, Lime Street, Maple, Mesa Grande, Mission Crest, Ranchero, and Topaz, as well as we have 24 bus stops that also students can pick up their meals. If you need more information, please contact the district office and so they can help arrange to figure out where you need to be. A final note here, this is our last week before winter break. So the schools will be out until January the 4th. And I just want to take a moment here and wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and we'll see what 2021 brings us.
Thank you, Eric. Wow, what an undertaking. You know, I just have to say a thank you to anybody and in so many areas, but education, having a daughter that's in that, I just see how hard our teachers are really working for our students. So thank you, and thank you everybody at the district office. All right, next, finally representing Hesperia Recreation and Park District, we have Administrative Operations Manager, Marshawn Echapar. Hi, Marshawn.
Hello, good afternoon. Thank you for having me. So the Hesperia Recreation and Park District staff has been really working hard to encourage district residents to stay healthy and active through physically distanced outdoor recreation. All of the district's parks do remain open to the public, to include playgrounds. Unfortunately, though, our indoor facilities and much of our recreation programs still remain closed. In light of the closures, recreation staff has been providing virtual fun-at-home activities to include newly posted winter activities and a message from Santa Claus, along with other community resource links on the district's website, which can be accessed at hesperiaparks.com. Hesperia Lake Park is open for day use, and fishing did resume after a short 2-week closure. So it reopened on Monday, December 7th. The lake is being stocked weekly on Thursdays with 1,000 pounds of trout. While the park will remain open for day use on Christmas Day, we will be closed for fishing on Christmas. Lastly, the Hesperia Area Recreation District Foundation has started accepting applications for the Rick Novak $500 High School Scholarship 2021 Award. Applications are being accepted from seniors that are graduating from Hesperia Christian and Shadow Ridge schools, and Canyon Ridge, Hesperia, Mojave, Oak Hills, and Sultana High School. The application is available on hesperiaparks.com with the submission deadline set for February 17th of 2021. On behalf of the Hesperia Recreation and Park District, I'd like to wish you all happy holidays and encourage all of you to go out, go play, and be active. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Marshawn. All right, let's move on to what we've all been waiting for. The Hesperia Chamber of Commerce is proud to announce our 2020 Chamber Awards. These recognitions are to honor and celebrate the exceptional businesses and individuals who make a difference in our community. Chamber members were allowed to nominate a business, themselves, or other individuals who they believed were deserving of consideration. Each of our winners, in addition to receiving an award produced by Byron Ward of HD Art and Frame, have also received certificates from Congressman Paul Cook, Senator Scott Wilk, Assemblyman Jay Obernolte, and Supervisor Robert Lovingood. So obviously we've had some shuffling of people around, and for recording purposes, all of these awards and certificates were produced before our newly electeds were all seated. But I do believe that our new Assemblyman, Thurston Smitty-Smith, is on the call today. So we want to acknowledge him and thank him for his new role that he will be undertaking as our new Assemblyman. So thank you, Smitty. All right, so we're going to begin today with the Business of the Year Award. This award is presented to the business or professional chamber member for their contribution and mission to the chamber and the community over the past year. I'm pleased to announce the 2020 Business of the Year is awarded to Kona Ice of the Victor Valley. Kona Ice of the Victor Valley is clearly committed to serving its community, far beyond the scope of profit-driven methods. Throughout the pandemic, Kona Ice continued to park its truck and serve its products at various locations. Notable above them, scores of schools, campuses across Hesperia and Victorville. Several of those visits were free of charge to school staff. Kona for years has worked tirelessly to fundraise for numerous organizations. Those include Rockin' Our Disabilities Foundation, AYSO, Victorville American Little League, the American Cancer Society, and their Relay for Life and Real Men Wear Pink events, as well as several schools and their classrooms. Co-franchise owner Tony Clover also served as Hesperia Chamber of Commerce board member from 2014 to 2017. I had the opportunity to serve with Tony on the chamber board, and his passion to serve his community showed through even during that time. Tony is just an amazing person to be around. So Tony will now accept his award.
My wife Kim and I are very humbled and honored to be awarded the Business of the Year for 2020 by the Hesperia Chamber of Commerce. We know there are so many other businesses that are very deserving of this award. All of us at Kona Ice are so thankful for the support of the Hesperia Chamber of Commerce, as well as the Victor Valley, Apple Valley, Adelanto, and Barstow Chambers. We all know this year has been like no other that we have experienced. Like most of you, I'm sure, we were stunned by the announcement of the pandemic, and we were literally panicked by the initial stay-at-home order. Because of the unknown and out of an abundance of caution for our customers and employees, we shut down immediately. For the next 3 months, we had events canceling day after day. We were fearful that we may never reopen. Fortunately, and partially due to the diligence of the Chambers of Commerce helping communicate some of the assistance available, we were able to reopen in June. We worked with health department officials and were able to implement additional safety measures and procedures to ensure the health and safety of our customers as well as our employees. Facing all of our regular community and school events being canceled for the foreseeable future, we were fortunate to start an online pre-order delivery service called curbsidekona.com and resume some social distance catering events. We continue to do fundraising in our community with our new drive-through Kona system. We are so thankful for the support of our business partners and customers who have supported us over the past 10 years. We would like to especially thank a few who've supported us during this most difficult year. Hesperia Unified School District, Victor Valley Elementary School District, Desert Valley Hospital, Choice Medical Group, Cornerstone Construction, Northwest Pipe, Inland Valley Hospice, PA Designs, Rockin' Our Disabilities, Sunset Hill Memorial Foundation, Victor Valley Wastewater Reclamation Authority, SBC Fairgrounds, Spring Valley Lake Association, Church and Dwight Distribution, DHL, New Rubbermaid, Dunkin' Donuts, Home Depot, Neutro Pet Food, High Desert Church, First Assembly of God of Church, Victor Valley Christian School, and so many more. Because of your support, it has allowed us to help so many more schools, sports leagues, nonprofit organizations. Over the past 10 plus years, we feel so blessed that have given back over $250,000 to our high desert community. But the most rewarding thing about what we do is not the money. It's uplifting spirits, bringing joy and smiles to everyone. I'd like to share one example. Due to the generosity of High Desert Church and their congregation, we were honored to partner with them to serve all 3 shifts of the frontline workers at Desert Valley Hospital, St. Mary's Hospital, and Victor Valley Community Hospital. They are all heroes to us. Thank you to all the frontline workers wherever you work. Kim and I want to take this moment to say a special thank you to our Kona Ice managers, Anna and Asensio Ariza. We could not have gotten through this year without you guys. We are so grateful for you and our entire Kona Ice family, and we look forward to reuniting with everyone as soon as possible. This has been the most difficult year for all of us, but God has blessed our business and guided us through it to this point. We have hope that 2021 will be more prosperous for everyone. May God bless all of you and your families in 2021. Thank you.
All right, well deserved, and congratulations again, Tony. Our next award is for Business Person of the Year. This award is presented to the individual, chamber member, or member's employee for their contributions to the mission of the chamber and the community over the past year. I'm pleased to announce the 2020 Business Person of the Year is awarded to Clinton Alford Insurance Agency. Clint opened his business out of his home approximately 6 years ago. Soon his business expanded and he opened an office on Main Street in Hesperia and added employees and agents. Clint has also tested and received all of the licensing needed for his profession, including Series 6 and 63 licenses. Clint was also one of the founding members of ABC 123 Charitable Foundation. Clint has been a Hesperia Chamber Board member for many years. Clint can be best described as a servant leader. Additionally, Clint took a leadership role in the creation of the Hesperia Chamber's new 501c3, the Futurist Foundation. This was a lot of work, and Clint followed it through to the end. Clint also volunteered in the early stages of the formation of the Greater High Desert Chambers of Commerce. Clint has always been there to help out when and where he could. Even with the demands of running his insurance agency, Clint is very giving of his time and to his community. But if you were to ask Clint what his greatest accomplishments are, he would, without a doubt, say his family. Clint's first priority is his family. Clint will now accept his award.
I am very humbled to be named as Business Person of the Year by the Hesperia Chamber of Commerce. I've been very blessed to be a part of such a wonderful community. As a business owner, I feel it is incumbent upon us to support our communities and other businesses within those communities. When we work together and help each other, we are much more likely to succeed than when we go it alone. Over the past couple of years, I have had the privilege to work with other like-minded business owners and community members in an effort to create a regional voice for our local businesses. The Greater High Desert Chamber of Commerce has been a collaborative effort that I have been very proud to be a part of. I would like to thank all of the other business owners and community members that have worked with me, mentored me, and put up with me. I would also like to thank my family and my staff that support me and give me the ability to get out of the office so that I can contribute to the community. I couldn't do it without you.
All right, congratulations, Clint. Very, very well deserved. All right, our next is the President's Award. So I would like to ask Marshall Haproff, the Chamber's Chairman of the Board, to present this award. Marshall?
Hi, Shannon. Thank you so much. First of all, let me say congratulations to Kona Ice and to Clinton Alford. Very much deserved on those honors. I have the dubious distinction to award this year's President's Award. Last year, Dr. Bretta Leach, the late Dr. Bretta Leach, got to award this to Christy Harris, who worked immeasurably for the benefit of the chamber. And in thinking about the recipient of this year's award, it really came down to something very similar, and I think you'll see what I mean by that in a minute. But I want to clarify that the Hesperia Chamber of Commerce President's Award is given to an individual or individuals who exemplify service and commitment to the chamber and its mission. The recipient may or may not be a chamber member, but their actions over the past year should show impact on the chamber or a chamber member. And this year's recipients, absolutely 100% over the past year and further, show impact on the chamber and all chamber members. So I am pleased to announce the 2020 President's Award is awarded to the staff of the Victor Valley Chamber of Commerce, Ruby Clark, Mark Creffield, and Jenny Flores. Jenny, almost. Jenny, Ruby, and Mark have done more for the chamber in the last months, especially considering all that's gone on this year during the pandemic, than I would even have thought possible. Their dedication to not just to their chamber, Victor Valley Chamber, but to the Hesperia Chamber, and now to the Greater High Desert Chamber of Commerce is remarkable, absolutely remarkable. Jenny Flores, over this last year, her skills in graphic design and supporting the visual aspect of the chamber's presentations. Every week you should be seeing emails from the chamber for coffee break update. and as well as other invitations to other events like today's Chamber Award ceremony. Jenny is the driving force behind the visualization of that, and the growth that she has seen this year in her skills is remarkable, and has far surpassed what I think anyone might have expected, again, in not just in a pandemic, but in everything else that's on her plate and everything else that she's doing. Ruby's tremendous efforts in not only maintaining membership, but continuing to grow membership, again, at the Victor Valley and at the Hesperia Chambers is something that we couldn't have even imagined, again, in light of the pandemic. But beyond just the pandemic, the work that she has put in growing it is remarkable. And of course, we can't talk about any of that effort without the leadership of our 00 CEO, Mark Creffield. Now, I know you see us, we rib him, we joke him on our coffee break updates, and we always have a good time doing that. But in seriousness, without Mark's leadership, without his determination and his regular and constant commitment to the Victor Valley Chamber, to the Hesperia Chamber, and now to the Greater High Desert Chamber of Commerce, I don't even know if we would be sitting here today doing this. I really don't. And if we were, I certainly don't know what it would look like, but it would look a lot different. And so I want to say personally, from the bottom of my heart, thank you to Mark, thank you to Jenny, and thank you to Ruby for everything you've done this year. Forget the pandemic, for everything you've done this year. It's amazing, absolutely amazing, and we are all better for it. Ruby, Jenny, and Mark will now accept their award.
I would like to begin by thanking Marshall Haprov, the chairman of the board with the Hesperia Chamber of Commerce, for selecting the three of us as the 2020 President's Award. My role as the CEO with the Hesperia Chamber began in March 2019. It is hard to believe it's already been 21 months. There have been many sunny days with a few stormy ones along the way, but the Hesperia Chamber has stayed relevant in the community, along with us continuing to support our members. I want to thank the Chamber's Board of Directors for their unwavering support. Thank you also to the Chamber's membership for sticking with us during these tough times. Now, I could not have accepted this opportunity of leading the Hesperia Chamber without knowing in advance that I would be receiving extra support from the Victor Valley Chamber staff members, Ruby Clark and Jenny Flores. Both of them stepped in and took care of the Chamber while I was tending to Hesperia work. Additionally, both of them have provided a great deal of direct and indirect support to the Hesperia Chamber over the past many months. "You are only as good as the people who work for you" is a quote that I can completely relate to. I cannot even begin to tell you how lucky I am to have both of these superstars working with me.
Thank you very much for this recognition. I'm truly honored to receive this award, and it's a privilege to serve our high desert businesses. I'm grateful to have the opportunity to create positive change in our community. Over the past few months, I have worked closely with the many Hesperia Chamber members, and I look forward to expanding these relationships even more as we become the Greater High Desert Chamber of Commerce in 2021.
Mark and Ruby said it best. Thank you again to Marshall Haprov and the Hesperia Chamber of Commerce for honoring the three of us with the 2020 President's Award. Positive change is coming in 2021, and we couldn't be more excited for this challenge. We will continue to support our members, and we want to thank all of you for your unwavering support as well. Enjoy your holidays, and please be safe and stay healthy.
All right. Again, very well deserved. Very well deserved. It's been ditto to everything Marshall said. I don't know what we would have done without the three of you. So thank you very much. All right. Our next award is the Lillian King Award. For you that don't know who Lillian King was, she was probably the ultimate in volunteers over the years, but let me read a little bit about it. This honor is given to an individual member volunteer who has contributed the most in volunteer time and effort over the past year to further the Chamber's efforts in the name of Lillian King, who was an unpaid Chamber secretary for years. I'm pleased to announce the 2020 Lillian King Award is awarded to Neil Harris, Victor Valley Christian Church. As Vice Chair of the Hesperia Chamber Board and Chair of the Friday Morning Coffee Committee, Neil helped revitalize the presentation and ensure that this event ran smoothly without a hitch every week and without fail for nearly a year and a half. As president of the Moses House Ministries Board, Neil helped this organization to stay afloat and guided it during a turbulent time for nonprofits. Neil's tireless efforts have helped sustain the Hesperia Chamber over the last 2 years, whether it was getting to coffee early to make sure it ran smoothly, staying up late hours to ensure the PowerPoints and other aspects of the events were well-rounded, or being an ever-available ear and advice offerer. Simply put, Neil has been a central figure and the lifeblood of Hesperia Chamber of Commerce since joining in 2018. Neil will now accept his award.
Hello, I'd like to start by thanking the Chamber for this award. I am truly humbled to be recognized alongside this year's other award recipients and to be included in the fine company of past recipients of the Lillian King Award. This award is an incredible honor and one that means a great deal to me. Volunteerism has been such a vital part of my life and work, and this honor is a confirmation that not only is the contribution I have sought to make in our local community noticed, it is also appreciated. So truly, thank you. In the midst of a very difficult year, this honor and recognition is a tremendous encouragement and affirmation. This award does not belong to me alone. I share it with all those who I have served alongside, both within the Chamber and throughout the local community. The bonds that are built through mutual service are strong ones, and I count you all as friends who I am fortunate to have had the opportunity to work alongside. And especially to Mark and Marshall, despite the challenges of COVID, working, serving, and collaborating alongside you, even virtually, has been some of the most fun I've had over this past year. And I'm so excited to see what the future as the Greater High Desert Chamber of Commerce holds in store for all of us. I'd also like to thank Victor Valley Christian Church and the other members of our pastoral team, Jeremy Balawag and Tammy Grable. Without their support, and if not for them seeing the value of serving in the community, I would not be receiving this recognition today. Finally, a huge thank you to my wonderful, amazing, beautiful wife, Christy, who not only was the point of introduction for me into the Chamber, but who has always lovingly and graciously allowed me to say yes whenever opportunity to serve the community arose. Again, thank you so much for this award and recognition.
Unmute yourself, Shannon.
Oops, sorry about that. As many Zoom meetings as we sit on, you click them and they don't go off and you don't look back. So anyway, as we move on, congratulations, Neil. It was well deserved, and we're glad that you were able to accept that award. But our last award, and this is the one that's kind of a pretty special award, not that any of the rest of them aren't, but the Hesperian of the Year. This award is given to an individual who has contributed the most in the way of community service over several years. These contributions should include humanitarian, benefit to the community, and volunteer time. I am pleased to announce the Hesperian of the Year is awarded to Marshall Haprov, Mojave Desert Air Quality Management District. Marshall has shown tremendous leadership as a Hesperia Chamber Vice Chair and now as the Chairman of Board. Marshall has been an instrumental leader in the formation of the Greater High Desert Chamber of Commerce, and Marshall also gives back to the community in many ways as a participant and financially where feasible. Marshall participated in Real Men Wear Pink and many other fundraisers for local nonprofit organizations. Marshall has designed new logos for Mojave Desert AQMD, High Desert Opportunity Summit, California Air Pollution Control Officers Association, and the Greater High Desert Chambers of Commerce, which has helped these organizations obtain brand consistency. Marshall volunteered for all the chamber events as well as High Desert Opportunity Summit, Tri-Agency Committee, Read Across America, and many more organizations. Marshall is always ready to help any organization he can. Marshall and his wife were recently presented a 2020 Shining Star by then Mayor of the City of Hesperia, Larry Bird. Just a little side note on Marshall. We were talking about it this morning. I don't know how many years ago it was. Marshall and I met for coffee because he had not ever been, he was thinking about coming onto the chamber board. And if you know anything about Marshall, he wants to know what it is and know what his responsibilities are going to be and what is going to be required for him, because he's not going to do anything halfway. And that's the type of person that Marshall has been. And I have been very, very honored to work with him and sit on the board. So now we will hand it over, and Marshall will now accept his award.
To say I'm honored to receive this award is truly an understatement. I can't tell you a place that I would rather live and work and play. I really can't tell you a place that I'd rather raise my family. My friend Kristen Rigi a couple of years ago posted on social media that if you were disenchanted with your community or you were feeling out of sorts with where you lived and where you worked, that you should get involved, that you should work to change something, that you should be a part of your community instead of just live in it, instead of just work in it, instead of just play in it. You should be a part of it. And I believe firmly that I am a part of this community. I love being a part of this community. My family is a part of this community. Receiving this today is truly representative of our love for our community. My wife, Nicole, my kids, Lolo and Alex, we absolutely love the High Desert and we love Hesperia. I want to say thank you to my supervisor, Ryan Orr, who encourages me, even in work hours, to be a part of the community. Of course, we're working to spread the message of air quality awareness, but through that we get to interact with people. We get to be a part of the community. Our executive director, Brad Porres, our deputy director of administration, Jean Bracey, they are so encouraging of this work that we do in the community. I want to say thank you to Mark Creffield for his enormous work leading not only our chamber, but the Victor Valley Chamber and soon the Greater High Desert Chamber of Commerce. I want to say thank you to Neil Harris and Christy Harris. Their friendship, their loyalty, their service to the community is remarkable. And every single person, a part of the Hesperia Chamber of Commerce, a part of any local Chamber of Commerce here in the High Desert, I want to say thank you to you for believing in a Chamber of Commerce, for knowing that this is another part of your community. I want to say thank you to Shannon. I want to say thank you to the late Bretta Leach, Dr. Bretta Leach. Everyone who has served, everyone who has led, I don't ever forget the people who have come before me, the people who have paved the way for the rest of us. And I can only hope that I am helping pave the way for the leaders who are behind us, who are coming. Maybe one day my daughter and my son will be in this position, not really to win awards, but to serve their community. So thank you. I'm honored.
All right, thank you, Marshall, and well deserved. So here we are at the end. You know, as I reflect back a little bit, obviously I see a lot of faces on here, faces that have been around as long as mine, and some longer and some less. But it's an interesting, you know, it's sad that we can't be together to do this, to give hugs to those very deserving winners. However, but thank goodness for Zoom, right? At least we can still see each other and honor the people with these awards who so very deeply deserve them. So we want to thank you again today for attending Hesperia 2020 Chamber Awards Ceremony. Again, congratulations to all our winners, very, very well deserved. And on behalf of the Chamber's Board of Directors, thank you to all for your continual support of our Chamber. We've got one last announcement before I turn it over to Mark to open it up so we can all say goodbye to each other. But anyway, one last announcement. I want to announce our first event as the Greater High Desert Chamber of Commerce will be at Valley Morning Insight on Wednesday, January the 6th, 2021. We are very excited about this merger. So watch your email for the upcoming details, and we will see you on January the 6th. So with this, we'll see you soon. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and be safe and have a great rest of your day. So Mark, you want to open it up?
And we'll see everyone at coffee on Friday, right?
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Is the Hesperian of the year going to be there?
Maybe.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Bye-bye.
Congratulations, guys. Merry Christmas.
Congratulations, everyone.
Mark keeps talking, but he's muted. He's been muted the whole time. It's hilarious. Everyone, thank you so much.
You know, I had a lot of funny things to say, but it's okay. Thanks, everybody.
Same for Friday.
Congratulations, everyone.
Take care, everybody. Congratulations.
Congratulations, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Marshall, I'm ending it. I'm giving you the notice. I'm ending it. Bye, all. Take care.